Okay, unfortunately, I don't think anyone's going to know that I'm here. So I'm pretty much talking to myself right now. But hopefully you will realize that a new one has started. I'm going to just make a little post. Where can I get to link to this? Okay. Welcome. Hey, Wendy, I'm glad you found it. I totally forgot that you can't restart a stream. Welcome back, Jana. So you can't restart it. Yeah, it cuts it all out, and so you have to start over. So I'm glad you are all finding your way back, and you should be able to see my screen and my keyboard, and I'm moving that. Everything should be fine, right? I hope so. I'm so glad this is meant to be a very laid back, more for fun, laugh, giggles, so. But I guess we can start over with, we can start back again with opening up the box. But I'm going to wait until that, because I see a delay. So I'm going to wait until that little keyboard moves off the screen. And when that happens, then I will bring in the box, and then I know everything is working. But definitely let me know if anything is not working as expected. If you can't hear me, if you can't see something freezes, whatever. That was my bad, but happy Christmas Eve. Yes. It's a good one. I don't know if anyone else had to work. I have to work today and tomorrow. Hopefully I get off early tomorrow, but okay, so it looks like my screen is off. So let's bring this back in. This is what I was talking about earlier. This box here. As you can see, it kind of got rough because of the Canada Post. I believe it probably got stuck in the mail or something. And anyways, I finally got it. Haven't made an unboxing video because it is so late, but here it is, and I'm going to unbox it. Unfortunately, I don't think Lala made it back yet, but hopefully she finds her way. So the first item in this box was this Christmas collection peppermint pears, and that's what I was showing you, and had opened it all up and made a mess. But let's go make a mess again. And my camera's a little crooked. I'll fix that. There we go. Okay. So I really like these ones. They're kind of cute because they have the two different styles here. They have one with the red bow on it, and then they have one with green and holly on that. So I think that's really cute. And I was just saying that you can snip those off and glue them down, but I would recommend hello, Jim. Welcome. You missed the horrible beginning where I had run into many issues, but everything seems to be going well now, except my camera is still a little crooked. I'm gonna smooth that out. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. Whatever, it's good enough. And yeah, so I would just do some hot glue or something to make sure they don't fall out. But that is the first item in the box. And I think it's kind of cute. Very, 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 very cute. The next thing in this I had pulled out was the Holiday Fun Collection. And I find these ones are actually harder to use than I had thought. I thought they would be very easy because they're really cute, but I just never get around to using them. I have so many that are just sitting in different styles, but I will get to use them one day. But the same idea, you would snip off the backs and then you can glue those straight down. Or if you had something that had a little bit more depth, you definitely can use that and just stick that, just poke a hole and stick it through, and that would be no problem. So that is the second thing on this list, or box. This one's really cute. They almost look like little gumdrops. I think that's exactly what they're meant to be, but really, really cute. It is called Holiday Spice, so that's what throws me off. But they come in these nice green, reds. I think that's supposed to be yellow. Kind of looks like a chartreuse. And then some purples. But I love the little sugar coating on them. It's just like a subtle glitter, but it really makes it look like it's like little gumdrops. Hi, Cordelia. Hi, welcome. Yes. Hi, Stamper Girl. Or Delise. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm just doing an unboxing to start off with my buttons galore and more box that got lost in the mail, and I finally got it. So I decided I'd start off with that. Been running into a lot of issues, but I think everything is going well now. And what I was saying earlier is this is going to be a low-key stream, just chat, ask me questions, let's have some fun and just get ready for that holiday season, and try not to stress. Tell myself, try not to stress anymore that things are not working as they should be. For example, crooked monitors, lights not turning on, and of course the stream not working at all. I am not frozen. I'm just not showing anything at this time. I hope. But I am unboxing this Buttons Galore and More box. There we go. So I've been getting these every month, every other month, something along those lines. And I've just been, this is the last one. So the next one that I got is a little container here. And it is a box exclusive. But I like these ones. They have a nice little mixture in here. So let's just dump a couple of that out. And this is going to be hard to see, I think, because of all the lights. But it's iridescent snowflakes and snowman sequence mix. I'm not seeing anything on your mat. Oh, is it happening again? Oh, you kidding me? Okay. Wendy was right. I could see it moving on my screen, but then at some point it just flaked again. What is going on? Okay. You know what? I think I'm not going to stop it again because we have people coming here. Your face, fine. Yeah. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to move that around. I have this thing here. I've never had problems. I do all my recordings and everything with this, but today is the day that I got to get creative. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. I'm going to remove my face, but I'm going to, just so you know, there's going to be a pause. You'll hear my voice, but there'll be a pause because I don't want you to get dizzy. I'm going to use this thing, and I'm going to use that to point down. I could have MacGyver this because we are going to get through this box. I've been waiting to do this. Okay, hold on. Let me just, I'm going to just hide myself. You'll see a blank screen. Yeah. Ooh, technology. You know what? When I said this is going to be an easy, low-key live, I guess the technology decided it wasn't going to work. So that was my fault. I should not have said that. We get attacked. Okay. That's so funny that twice it worked and then all of a sudden it just stops. But we can't let these things get us all angry. This is going to be so close up. Okay. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to remove my phone. And let me know if suddenly you hear nothing. That's why I'm just kind of randomly talking so that you hear something. But if you suddenly don't hear me for like more than 2 seconds, let me know, because that is a problem. Okay, let me try this again. I'm going to... This is going to be so zoomed up. This is going to be so funny. Okay, that's not going to work. Yep, that's right. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. We will just figure this out. I'm going to take my craft table and I'm going to add my webcam. This is going to be better. And then I'm just going to move this. This is so ridiculous. This is so silly. It's a crab in a portal. I know. See, this is the... Okay, so there we go. We got this. And then I just have to remove this silly... No, not that one. Okay, there it is. It's my C2. So we'll add a new one. Video, capturing device, add existing. Filters. I'm going to remove that. There we go. Now you should be able to see something. It's going to be very awful blurry. So like I said, if you get sick, please close your eyes until I say I'm done moving. I don't want you to get sick on Christmas Eve. This is so fun. Who does this? Right? There we go. Okay. This is not ideal. You should see my contraption. I should take a picture of that. But, okay. Maybe we'll get Mary Gary's. Did you guys see that? That was really good. I was working that day. I didn't get home until later and got to watch the replay, but that was a really good episode. Okay. So I can see that I'm a little behind. So like I said, close your eyes. Hi, PJ Stamper. Thank you for joining me on this crazy episode. I think we're going to have a very short episode because I think that we'll see. I shouldn't call it now, but definitely Mary Gay was a lot of fun. He was. Okay. Now it is going to be a little bit blurry and it looks like it is sideways. Okay, so that's what's going to throw me off. Let's see. One more second. Sorry, close your eyes again if you get dizzy. Close your eyes one more time if you get dizzy, and I'll let you know when it's done. We will get through this. I promise. It's like I'm trying to grab it onto something that's not. There we go. Okay, that's... Oh, no, it's backwards. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do this blind. Like, I would turn this off, but whatever I show you... There we go. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm not moving the camera anymore. Let me know if it stops working. This is not ideal at all, but we will make this work just to get through this unboxing. And if anyone did not see it, I'm unboxing this guy right here. This is the Buttons Galore and More box that got lost in the Canada Post. And for some reason, they do not want me to show it. I think there's a conspiracy out there. I'm going to start it. Hi, Regan. Oh, you know what? I for my all and create ephemera, I had said that I moved recently, and so I moved all my craft art from upstairs. So I have not touched it. I have not unopened it. So yes, I'm certain that that stuff is still pretty smelly. Okay, can someone let me know what was the last thing you saw? I showed this one, the Candy Kings. And then I showed the Holiday Fun collection. And then I showed the Holiday Spice. And I was saying those look like gumdrops. Oh, you. Oh, no. I am so sorry, guys. This is not good. Okay. You saw nothing? Well, you came late. I'm just joking, Delise. Sorry. Okay. So these are the things that came in the box so far. I had the Candy Kings, I got the Holiday Fun, and then I got the Buttons Galore and more. And then the next thing I was showing you is the sequence package that had this fun snowflakes and iridescent snowflakes and snowmen, and they come in different sizes. Unfortunately, I never use my webcam, and its autofocus is dreadful. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys joined me on this. This is I'm glad I'm not alone on this adventure. Oh, it makes me... Oh, don't worry, Cordelia. This is hilarious. I know I'm with good people. It just would be nice not to make you all seasick with my camera moving. And I did want to have some fun with you guys and show stuff, but I think we're not going to have a very long one. Oh no, here's the next interesting thing that came in the box. It's this Craft and Sew button box. This is something I've never seen before, so let's open that up. Oh, it's just a box. It's a box full of little presents. I will say that the one thing about Buttons Galore and more, their packaging is very inconsistent. Sometimes you get big bottles, sometimes you get little vials, and now I got a box, a wooden cardboard box, and it comes with a bunch of little presents. And they're all buttons, and they all come in different sizes and patterns. I kind of feel like they had an abundance of these things, and so they decided to throw them inside the little box there. Sorry about that. But there we go. We got a bunch of those, and we'll move along. Man, this is so funny. Those are cool buttons. Thanks. And then we get into the fun stuff. Well, these are fun, but I like the sequence. And these ones are really good. So the first one we have is called, I don't know the name of this one. They didn't put a name on it. But it's just a nice mixture of green, burgundy, and gold. And if we just dump that out into a little package, we will see. There we go. So it's kind of like a lime green almost. And we have some burgundy, and then the gold's really nice. So that's a really nice Christmas blend you got there. On those. Okay. And then we have, ooh, this one's really Christmassy. There we go, and that's in a shot. So this one is a nice Christmas blend. It has some red and clear bling. It has some Christmas trees in there. And this one would be fantastic for, and that's what I also wanted to do. I wanted to create a nice little box, and I'll show you what I had created so far with these. But I think, yeah, very Grinch green, definitely. Actually, did you guys notice that, and maybe it was just in my own I went to the mall to go shopping earlier and they had usually the Santa setup there. And this time they had Santa, but there wasn't a huge lineup. And I found out that there's another exhibit that was there, and it was the Grinch. So the kids could all sign up and have their picture taken with the Grinch. They don't sit on the Grinch's lap or anything. The Grinch just kind of sits there on the side, scowling through the pictures. I'm not sure if anyone else knew that or had that in their mall, but I thought that was quite hilarious. I didn't realize that the Grinch was so popular that the kids wanted to have their picture taken with them. But there we go. We got a nice little sequence there, and it has a nice little... if I go up close, will that work? Okay, yeah. Is this the first year that it's happened, or... There we go. So this one has like little foil things in it too, like right here. This one's really nice. This one really speaks Christmas. Yeah, so the Grinch, I didn't know if that was a new thing or have they been doing it for a while. So that one's a good one. I like this one. I'm saving the last one, my favorite one, last. Then we have one that's called Gingerbread Delight. And this one is full of little peppermints and gingerbread man. And I'm trying to get a nice focus, but I can't figure out where it's... Maybe down here? I don't know. I hate the mall. Yeah, me too. I haven't gone to the mall in such a long time, and I do not miss it. Yeah, and I have some sprinkles here. And a big fat candy cane there. This is a pretty good one. This is a nice sequence mix too. Unfortunately, it is all blurry and you can't see it. And the Grinch is probably for the people in the naughty list. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Although people seem to be enjoying it too much. Yeah, Cordelia, it definitely is. Hi, Paula. Yeah, sorry. I'm having technical difficulties, and so we are stuck with my webcam hanging on top of my arm. I'm going to take a picture of it so you all, I'll share it. It's just ridiculous. The MacGyvering I have to do. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of it now. Anyways, Paula, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry that's my I've been running into non-stop problems, but all I want to do is get through this box of and I keep knocking the camera over, of buttons galore and more, and then I just wanted to have a fun chat with everyone. But like I said, I'm having such technical difficulties that I think by now everyone is seasick. So we'll see how far I go. I did have ideas to make a little box, but anyways, here is the last one. I love this one so much. I'm going to pull this one out because I think you all should get a nice look at this one. This reminds me of like frosty mints. That's what I would say. And it's beautiful. It has these little gems, but they're almost pastel. White, clear ones, and then the peppermints in there. And there's some pink ones as well. And I just love this. This is my favorite, and I would love to make something with this one. Yeah, unfortunately, Paula, it's not ideal because I'm not used to using my webcam, so I can't get it to focus where I want it to. So everything looks really blurry to me. I'm assuming it's blurry for you too. Like, it seems to want to focus. Oh, maybe I'll just put it over here. This seems to be where it wants to focus. Yeah, Cordelia, this is beautiful and has a nice, listen to this. It gets an ASMR in there. Anyways, so I finally got to open up this box. And so that's good. Not the best experience, not the best unboxing. I would say this was probably one of the worst, but at least I get to spend it with you guys. That's fun. Yeah, this one is definitely, and this is what I would love to make something with, but I'm afraid that I'm going to knock over everything. But essentially what I wanted to do as well is I was wanting to make one of these little boxes here. I made this one earlier because I have all these buttons and I thought it'd be kind of fun to make one. And I need a few more for Christmas to put little treats in there. Because it kind of just opens up like this. And then you have a little space and you can put a gift card in there. Or little treats. And treats. But I'm thinking that this might be a little too much because like I keep hitting the camera, and so I'm thinking maybe there's something else that I can do that won't be boring and make you all sick. it's okay if it's not. But that's what I was kind of hoping for. But like I said, we're running into this funny issue. So let's see, what do I have? I have this space here to work. If I move my camera up a tiny bit, will that work? If I move him up. Yeah, this is not going to work. You know, Wendy, it actually would be fantastic with putting chocolates in. No, this is not going to work. This is not going to work at all. Okay, we're going to try this. Take the arm off. Is that looking better? Is that working? I think that's working. I think it's focusing. Okay. Now we got something. And so I don't know. How are you guys feeling? You can do it. Thank you. What do you guys... Oh, you can't even see me anymore. What do you guys feel like you're up to? Do you want to just chat and I can talk about what I've done or what I'm going to be planning on doing next year? Would you like me to try to make one of these? It does take time. We probably won't finish. Do you want me to just color a picture, draw a picture? What would you like? This will help me. I'll give you the time while I figure things out. Yeah, thank you, Regan and Paula and Cordelia, for confirming that it does look a little bit better. It's not ideal. I can tell that it's crooked. It's crooked and a little bit blurry. But it's Christmas Eve, so that gives me some grace. Okay, what are you saying? Hey, Jay, what are we making? Well, right now I'm having a bunch of technical difficulties, so we're not really doing much. Let's color something for us. Color something for us. Whoever makes you happy. Paula, everything makes me happy when I'm with you guys, so I can do anything. Okay, well, let's color something. I have some new stamps that I would like to play with, and that's what we will do. Let's color some little nice Christmas images, if I can find them. I think Eunice fault. Oh, yes, the Eunice is definitely quite the character. She can cause a lot of problems. My goodness. So I have a couple stamps here. I have the Christmas Ninjas that I was already coloring earlier. And I have no idea what I did with my other ones. Oh, here they are. Do you have your craft roulette from last Friday night? I didn't create a card from last Friday night. I did create one yesterday, and it is a mugged shaped card, and I made this one. So that's what I colored last. This is what card I made. That's what I created for my craft roulette card. But I swear I had more Christmas images than that. Hello, empty Netscape scraper. Oh, okay. And then I have this fun elephant one here. That one's kind of fun too. Yeah, unfortunately, my whole craft room is all over in disarray, and I don't know where anything is. So let's work with one of these. Those gingerbread ninjas are hilarious. I know. That's what we'll work with those, and we'll see what we can create. Everything is against me today, but that's also because I'm panicking. So, so what I like to do is to make sure that I get a nice impression, I will just use some of my black ink. No worries, sorry, I'm Maddie. Hi, Maddie. Sorry, sometimes I forget to what people's names or aliases. So this was kind of fun because this was so this is the card that I created for my craft roulette, and I had this washi tape on the floor, and so I just added it across the whole card, and then added my vellum just to mute that off so that I can have my gingerbread men, ninja men, start fighting. Make some pastel gingerbread girls and add a super cool bling you just showed. Okay, here you go, Susan. Okay, let's try that. I will stamp all of these, and we'll see what we get. So we don't need to color all of them, but sometimes I like to have options. And if there's one of these designs that you like more than the other, just let me know. And this is just regular that Express It cardstock that I use for my alcohol markers. There we go. So is everyone ready for the Christmas season or the holiday season? I will be going out tomorrow. I have to work. Hopefully I get off early. I'm not sure. But once I'm done working, then I'll be heading over to my sister-in-law's and we'll be having some... It's a Polish dinner. So there'll be the cabbage rolls, the pierogies, the borscht. And then we'll stay there for a bit. And then when I'm done, we'll be... going to bed, obviously, and then Christmas we'll be celebrating at my house, and we'll set up a dinner, a turkey dinner. I think we're doing turkey, and then the family will all come to our house and they'll celebrate at our house. So it'll be fun. 2 days of lots of food and festivities, and I can't wait. It'll be nice. Oh, I guess the work. That's tough. I remember my mom had to work once. She was a registered nurse and she had to work at Christmas. She did eventually come later in the evening, but it wasn't the same. Okay, so there we go. There's some images here. I'll bring out my Olo colors. Are there any fun Canadian Christmas traditions? I would say that our Christmases are very, very similar to yours in the States. I would probably say maybe it's just the food. It might be slightly different. I'm not sure exactly what dishes you have in the States, but what we usually have is the turkey, sometimes ham, the cranberry sauce, and then we will have, just your typical sides. So your vegetables, usually a salad, or that depends on the family, and usually dinner rolls. And then for dessert, it's usually, for us, it's always been just cookies. So, I don't think it strays too far away. So what I like to do is, I like to get my bling, because I want to make sure I get those colors in there. So we have the green and the pink right here. So we have the green and the pink. And so to start off, now these ones are interesting because most of this is going to be brown, so I'm going to color those first, actually. You can never go wrong. You can't. And I've made so many cookies this year. I think I have about 12 batches that I've made, different kinds. Okay, I'm going to start with an 043. So I'm going to use my Olos. Hopefully they behave today. Sometimes they don't. It's unfortunate. 043. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a paper towel ready for me in case I need it. I made pumpkin bread today. Oh, yum. We were making a turkey dinner, but I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin pies. I love everything pumpkin. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that just really appeals to me. I've always liked it. I know a lot of my family, they don't enjoy it. So there we go. So we're going to start coloring this little, make sure I'm in camera. And color all this, starting with the base coat with the brown. Yeah. Do you guys do anything for, like when you wake up in the morning, do you have a tradition of waking up in the morning? I like to tease my partner. I like to wait as long as possible to open gifts. I'll just have my cup of coffee and I'll just sit there. And then I wait even longer. I don't know. I'm a terrible tease. I just love doing that because I have the patience. I can totally wait. And so I think that's always fun. But typically what we do is we just wake up in the morning. Is 4-6 here? Oh, 4-6. So wake up in the morning, have my coffee, stare at the tree, just really enjoy it. Don't want to rush into it. And then we open it up and then usually have breakfast. But unfortunately, we can't wait too long because if we're hosting a dinner, we have to make sure that we're ready for the guests to come. I'm impatient like a kid. That's funny. So I'm just going to color along the edges here. Hi, Shanna. Thank you for stopping by. You missed all the fun technical difficulties that we had. But we're making do, and everyone is keeping me calm and having fun. So I appreciate everyone for all the help that you are doing for me. Okay, so we got a little bit of brown there. I think I'm going to have to make it a little bit darker, but we'll see. So next I'm just going to go in and start filling this in with that lighter color again. The color that I put down first, a lot of people don't seem to do that. I like to, because that just tells me exactly the color that I want. So the first layer is always going to be the color that I want it to be in for the most part. Your mid-tone, I guess. Or actually, it's technically the light, but... Because I think what some people do is they work with their darks first, and then they add their mid-tone, and then their light, or however. I just color the way I want to color. I don't think too much about it. I just have a lot of fun. But I can tell right now that it's kind of not giving me enough dimension. So I'm going to bring in a darker color, and I have this little chart over here. So if I'm doing 046, then what I'm going to bring in is, I think, an 078, which is pretty dark. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? I can't see it. 0778. Oh, these are all blurry to you. 078. There we go. Now this is going to be really dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch the areas, kind of follow the edge. Like I almost color right on the line when I'm using these darker colors. I really like it. But it adds that really sharp shadow. Now this is just the way I like to color. Everyone is different. So do what you like. But if you want a nice little sharp edge, definitely bring in the darkest and just slightly touch things. Like under the arm, anywhere where you might see a shadow. It could be a little bit here, you know, that's shining up. So we're probably looking at about a shadow around here. And you kind of use this to divide your different layers. And then we'll go back to the fourth, this or mid, I guess we're now calling it the mid-tone, which is a little bit darker than the light. And we're just going to pretty much color right over the exact same spots, but expanding it a little bit more. And this one's a little different because the gingerbread man actually is, he actually has that 3D line around him. So that's kind of throwing it off, but technically you can color those as well. I took about 120 cards to the mail. Oh, goodness, 120. 50 were not handmade. Then I attempted to make a monogram note card with the better press. Failed big time. Gonna try again later with foil. Well, good for you for trying and playing with that. I like the better press, but I definitely had some also bad experiences or outcomes working with it. Okay, and then we'll just finish it off with this. This is my quick coloring skills. Sometimes I will color an image several times just until I'm happy with how to color it, and then I will do it. But a lot of times I will do this fast coloring just to get an image, because a lot of times it doesn't really matter. For the most part, it can look okay. So that's, not bad. Not bad. Okay, and so sorry, I think it was, I'm not going to say who the name was because I'm afraid I'm getting it wrong. But they said to use pink. So we have pink and green here. So let's go with the pink, and I'm going to go with maybe let's start very light. So R22. So R22 is a very light pink. Should I do the candy cane pink as well, or should I use the green for the candy cane? There we go. We got our pink here. It's a nice soft pink. Both. Okay. So then we will color the candy cane. Wait, you say both green and pink? Or both pink? I just realized. Oh, goodness. Okay. Luckily, it's a very light color, so I can color over that. It's not a big problem. And then I'm going to bring out maybe an 5-3. Green. Okay. So we'll switch it to green. This is a very mildly darker color than what I've already put on there. So very mild. Just subtly different. We'll just kind of put it there and there. Pink, green, and white. I've seen red, green, white. Okay. Yeah, I think a pink, yeah. I mean, that would look really nice. So then, just to give a little bit darker, I'm going to bring out the even, like I said, I'm going to bring out the even darker color. And I think because it's pastel, I can get away with just this 5-5 here. And it's just going to be right along the lines. I'm going to put a little bit under his eyes. Right there. Very little. Well, I think it's little. And then we'll take the 5-3 and just kind of blend that out. And I'm not gonna, I'm kind of making it weird. I'm kind of putting the center because I'm going to make it look like it's kind of folding. And the pink kind of makes me think of a Powerpuff Girl. I used to love that cartoon. I used to watch it all the time. I don't know why. It's just cute. And so Powerpuff Girl it is. You mentioned the paper you were stamping on, but I didn't catch the whole name. So the paper I'm using, Paula, is Express It paper, and I think it only comes in one weight. So it's a very, very, very smooth paper. It's this one right here. So it's 250 GSMs. I'm not sure what that is in pounds for cover. But that's what I'm using. What I do is I always take a bunch of them, I cut them into squares in advance, and then I have them ready for whenever I want to color. Okay. Let's see. So we got a green here, and it is supposed to be easier to blend. I would say it's definitely one of the better papers. I'm not going to say it's the best because I'm sure there's others, but it's pretty good. Now this green, I don't know if I have a good, oh well, maybe this one. G1. Let's try that. Let's try G1. Wait. You said green candy cane. Okay, so just green candy cane. Because I want white on there too. You know what? Whatever. No, it's a green candy cane. And once again, this is just the base color. Candy cane, this is going to be much easier because what you can easily do is just, yeah, definitely, Susan. That's why I do it. Same as a lot of my die cutting and stuff. I'll have everything in little A2 sizes because a lot of times the dies are always smaller than that, and then I can just go through them and not have to cut a whole big piece of paper or try to find them. And then to darken that just slightly, I will use maybe G53. That's what's calling me. I know it's a little bit different of a green. It's not so pastel-y, but it is darker. And I'm just going to go on the inside. And that's all I do, just a straight line. And on this side, if you keep everything straight, then it actually looks pretty neat. I probably could have gone a darker color, but that's okay. And then what you do for the white is you do the same thing. And I'm going to go a little bit darker. I'm going to probably do a C3. And you just follow that same line. Now this is where I'm going to need the paper towel because it's already leaking, I can tell. You get to make it the way you want. Oh, well, it's kind of fun just to try to create along, you know, try to see what everyone thinks and then try to follow along with that. Otherwise it's always just my way when I'm crafting. There you go, very simple. You probably can't see that. I'm gonna see if I can. No, this webcam is not very good. Oh, focus for a second. But essentially, it's just a straight line, and I like that. For the lips, I'm gonna do nice bright red ones. I think that's cute with the bright red lips. If it ruins it, that's fine. I just think that's so cute. And then for the mouth, technically, I'm going to make it look like it's just part of the cookie. Because if I was to actually make this, then it would be just a solid. I mean a hollow. So just make it nice and we'll just fill that in. There we go, something like that. So it's a little bit shadowed, but it's still the color of the cookie. And then, I mean, technically I could take these things Let's see if this works out. Oh, perfect. That was perfect. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. I thought that maybe you couldn't see through them so much, but that's not going to look nice. So to finish this off, I'm going to keep the icing white. So that means I'm just going to take my C3 again, and I'm just going to just add some white there, or some gray. Just where the kind of shading would be from where I think it would be. The gummy drops, I'll do pink. There we go. Need googly eyes. Yes, if I knew where they were, I can totally put googly eyes on. I don't know where they are. And I think I'll just do some nice pink. Potentially the green needs to be a little bit more green, but it looks nice. Just a tiny bit more dark. There we go. Need the gumdrop buttons. And there we go. And there's my little pink and green gingerbread man. Okay, so if I wanted to cut him out, actually, you know what? It's been on replay in my head the whole time, Pam. Okay, actually, you know what? Since I've already started, I probably should have the second guy too. Let's quickly make up a second cookie. Let's see how fast I can do this without messing it up. So we're just going to add this. And it's interesting because the icing on this makes it look like it's wearing a suit or a vest. But it's just icing lines. This is a very angry. So you got one gingerbread man that is very happy, and this one seems pretty angry against candy canes. Do a darker green instead of the white strip of the candy cane. Okay. Are you talking about for the bigger one or to do the other one? Redo the other one. And then we'll just add some brown here. The one with the star is awesome. You like that one? Get the brown here. Yeah, so it's going to be, I'm really hoping that I actually can finish work early. I actually have to work tomorrow, and I'm hoping they'll say that around 12 o'clock, just go home. Because no one is actually in the office, but for some reason we still have to work it. I guess that makes sense in case there was an emergency or something that there needs to be something there. Ooh, I like Elf. Elf is a good one. Die Hard, I don't even actually think I've seen the full Die Hard movie. I think I've only seen glimpses of it. But a lot of people like it. And there's the whole debate whether it's a Christmas movie or not, which I find funny. Sappy Hallmark movies, yeah. I like those too. Those are easy to... Well, some of them are hard to watch, but some of them are much easier than crimes movies or anything with a plot that you have to really think. Sometimes I just want to sit and veg and not actually think about what I'm watching. Okay. I'll call it Christmas. I'm on call. Oh no. So if you're on call during Christmas, does that mean you get like extra pay if you get called in? Like if you get called to do something? On call, yeah. So I'm going to do a green top on this one. Kind of doing the reverse, mainly because I want this tree to be green too. Okay. This is looking not too bad. And then of course, then I'll do the pink candy cane. So it's the reverse. I got those little shards here. This ninja is not very nice. Wrecking this poor candy cane. Okay. We have 5, 5. And how am I going to do this? I think I'll do it on the inside. Okay. So we'll do that. No, I'm on salary, so I just get weekends that I work and an extra day off for being on call. Okay. A paper mill in purchasing. Oh, interesting. That's fun. How do you like working there? There's not many paper mills left, it feels. At least here. We used to have one on the main island, on our island, that was very popular. Like it actually built a whole town called Port Alberni. And then they closed it down. And so now it used to be a fishing village, then a paper mill, and then now it's just a touristy attraction, but no one really makes it. No one really lives there that much anymore. Okay, so I think we did a G5 to darken this. So let's darken this. Were we actually going to create anything with these? I think someone had mentioned to use the bling. But I don't know. I feel like we've been on for a bit working with the technology glitch that I don't want you all to be falling asleep and, you know. My poor, I can hear my poor puppy. He has this infection or something on his foot, and I feel so bad. We have to keep giving it baths. And it just keeps getting infected, and I don't know what to do with the poor guy, especially around this time. He's such a sweetie. His name is Sir Benson. Well, it's just Benson, but I call him Sir Benson. He's such a cutie. This is so cool. Not the colors I would normally use. This is hilarious. I love it. I wasn't in charge for that parameter. The mill I worked first closed, okay. But now I work for another one, but I work 100% remote. Oh. Well, that's nice. So you get to work from home then. Gotta get my red lips in there. Yeah, these colors are turning out quite nice. Now I'm afraid to use them in a card. I'm afraid that they're going to get wrecked. Okay, so then we'll do the white. Once again, just because there's lots of shadow there, lots of shadow here. And then we'll add some to the white. And then we'll do that. Well, I hope everyone's going to have a good Christmas. I think it's come so fast, but it always does. And I hope that everyone enjoys time with family and friends, neighbors. There we go. Hold on, let's see if I can get... Even my lights, I want to have it brighter in here, but even my lights stopped working today. I only got one light. I only got that one, but the other side's not working. It's totally one of those days where it's like, you should probably just call it. That's a little bit brighter. I should be wrapping, but I'm mesmerized by the coloring. Oh no, wrapping. Wrapping, you do it anytime. You do it at the very last minute. I always wait to the very last minute to color or to wrap my presents. But which is funny because I love wrapping presents. It's one of my favorite things to do. I actually one time went to the mall when I was years ago to one of those volunteer wrapping places just so I could wrap presents. And then they said that I was too old for that, so I should be the manager. Like, you know, kind of manage them. And I said, well, do you get to wrap presents? And they're like, no, the kids do that. I'm like, oh, well, okay, never mind. So, oh well. Okay. So now we have 2 gingerbread men. And you said, I'm seriously leaning towards using only gift bags. Yeah, I mean, it's less waste. You can reuse them. That's always nice. But I find it's just not as fun to rip open. But as a gift giver, definitely more convenient, more easy, you know. Definitely a good choice, especially if you're in a rush. And there's a lot of good gift bags that's out there. Or you can just get a brown paper one and just stamp it with all the stamps that we have in our stash. Just decorate it. Or maybe take a stencil to it. You can always have some fun with that. Oh, wait, did I miss something? I'm seriously... I bet those presents looked fancy. I tried Pam, but I got outvoted. Red and pink paper. I got outvoted. I think I missed something. No. This cookie's a little different. It's the same color. She who does the gifts gets to choose, in my opinion. And we'll just color some of these. Oops, that's a little too much. I think I kind of ruined this one. Went too dark. Okay. I think I'll probably have to call it after coloring this one. I don't know how long I've been on, but it feels like it's been long enough for a live. And then I'll have to think about what can I actually make with these. or make the gift boxes. Oh yeah, that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably add them to the gift boxes, but I think the gift boxes will take too long to make. And so this is getting a little messy. I'm not wrapping my gifts. You're not going to wrap any gifts, Cordelia? Or did you already wrap them? Or are you going to use gift bags? Some people use those wraps, like they're actually cloth wraps, and then you just tie a knot and then it wraps them. I think there's a cosmetics shop here called Lush. I think it's a pretty big outfit, and they use those wraps. The bacon is still cooking. My God. I feel like the bacon has been cooking for a long time. I have 2 to wrap. You have 2 to wrap. Yeah, so this one got a little damaged because I put too much ink down, too much of the dark. But that's okay. Just gonna keep working it. And if not, then it just all becomes a really dark cookie. Like a kind of nice burnt cookie. So I'll cut these ones all out. Hi. Hi, Mary. Merry Christmas. I don't know if you saw, but here's my craft roulette card that I've been working. So we decided to color some more of those gingerbread men. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. And then so I think I'm just going to do another pink top on this one because I want that candy cane to be pink. So I'll do that. But yeah, so burnt cookies are my specialty. Well, you're writing something on your Facebook about not reading the recipe correctly. So hopefully that was all sorted out and you were able to make your cookies in the unburnt type. We get some little dark here. Just making sure it's nice and dark underneath the chin. Don't need to be bright there, and working its way up. I'm going to have a little bit. You missed my pumpkin bread for the neighbor. Definitely send me some of that pumpkin bread. I loves it. And then go watch TV. Oh no, that's the worst thing you could do, Cordelia. Is not you, but this for one to do is to put something in the oven and walk away. I know from experience that never works out. You'll always get, if you're lucky, semi-burnt. Even if you put that alarm on there, you still, I don't know, it just never works out. I put 4 eggs instead of 2, and they turned out, but okay. I put 4 eggs instead of 2. Oh, I would have thought they would get more dough, or not doughy. They would get more chewy. But that's not bad. If they turn out okay, then that is perfect. As long as people eat them. That's all that matters. I have a weird family. Growing up, my family ate cookies, but my extended family, they don't eat dessert. And so I always make all these cookies, and then no one really eats them. So I try to find means of getting rid of them because I can't eat them all myself. So I used to give them to work parties and stuff like that. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so now we're going to do my green. This is pretty much just my relaxed, very relaxed. I had a bunch of technical difficulty for everyone who's showing up. Lala was here for a second, but I don't think she ever came back because of the technical difficulties. And so I am having a very, very relaxed Christmas Eve stream where I'm just focusing more on chatting with everyone, having fun, sharing stories, and coloring at the same time. So thank you all. I want your extra cookies. And you don't even live that far away, Lynn. I could totally mail them to you. And oh, she's live now. Okay, so she stopped by just to say hi. Yeah, I can mail them to you, and they'd still be fresh by the time you got them. That's how close you are to them. Right. Okay. I felt bad because I thought that maybe she got lost. Because I had to stop the stream and then it never started. It had to start a whole brand new one. Okay. Okay, and the problem is this cookie is this is a cookie holding a cookie, and I went and used the same color that I'd normally use for that cookie. That's why I went really dark with this one, is because the cookie, but I forgot. So I guess it's going to be, yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cordelia. I always have fun with you guys. I always find you very entertaining, and you keep me going. I don't know how expensive it would be to send cookies. I would guess it would be expensive enough. Probably $30 to send some cookies, depending on how big the box was. Okay, I still don't know about that cookie. Do I want a darker cookie? Let's do 7-7. Let's try 7-7. Wait, what's this? 7-3. What's 7-3? Oh, that's very light. No, I don't want that. Some fudge. Oh, fudge. Make the edges of icing. Have icing. Make the edges have icing. So make the whole cookie like white, you mean? So that there's no cookie, it's just like a white icing? Fudge is definitely not something I can eat a lot of. Fudge kind of hurts my teeth. I don't know why. I can eat some pretty sugary things, but when it comes to fudge, yeah, no thank you. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get my red out, because we need to have red lips, because that's what I like. I think that's so good. Oh no, where's my red? I lost my red. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then we'll just add the little red lips there. And then, oh, just the border is white. So we'll just add a little bit of brown, just... I don't think that's what you guys meant, but... Oh, I love peanut butter fudge. Peanut butter fudge. peanut butter chocolate fudge or just peanut butter fudge? And then we'll add some of this color here. Close enough. Oh, it's too funny. I think it would be better if I didn't add any of that brown, but that's okay. It looks like it's been dipped in frosting. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like it's supposed to be like icing, but there we go. That's kind of fun, except I want the green to be a little bit darker. I think that's a little too much, too light. So what I'll do is I'll bring out this 8, 6, 7, and just add, oops, this is juicy too. My sister brought and wrapped my presents since I won't be home for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I've said it before, I like wrapping presents. I always used to wrap my brother's presents, some of them, just because it gives me some more wrapping to do. Okay, we'll take our G1 again. There we go. And there were 3. Fun, fun, fun. That sounds yummy. I forgot to buy it and get it today. Just peanut butter. Okay. I never had just peanut butter fudge, but I guess that would be pretty good. I've had maple. I've had chocolate, mint. I think Oreo was probably something I've had before. But not peanut butter. I love them. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, Susan. I'm glad you like these. I'll definitely have to make something with them. I don't know if I'll get it before Christmas, but I can always pretend I did. But I love these. These are from Trinity Stamps, and these are so fun to play, the color. One of my staff members, peanut brittle. Yeah, peanut brittle is a lot of fun. Is really yummy. When you add baking soda, that as it puffs it up, there's a light and crispy inside and dense and hard. It's very good. There's actually I know they call it crunchy bar. Not crunchy. It's like it has that foam toffee in it. That uses baking soda. And I want to really try that one time. It's very similar to peanut brittle, I think, except there's no peanuts in it. And then when you throw in the baking powder, it just foams right up and hardens into this honeycomb type deliciousness. It used to be my favorite candy bar when I was a kid. I used to always get that, but it always gets stuck in your teeth. No, it's not toffee. Toffee's worse. Toffee actually, okay, toffee really gets stuck in your teeth. It's, yeah, I don't know. Cadbury, and I'm not sure if the States gets Cadbury. Cadbury sells it and it's called a toffee bar. It's called a crunchy bar. And it's very foamy. It's I don't know how to describe it. Oh, there we go. That's the problem. I got a juicy one. This happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's and I think you add baking soda and then it just foams it right up. Rocky Mountain Chocolate. Seafoam. Yeah. So they make it. Definitely they make it. Same stuff. And I found a recipe for it, and it's not hard to make, apparently. And then, of course, you dip it in chocolate. It's so much better. And it's very sweet. So this cookie got a little burnt on the bottom there because of that. A little drop of ink. That's okay. You can definitely get away with it as a burnt cookie. And I'm going to be cutting these all out, so it doesn't, you won't see that. I won't leave a white trim around this cookie. I've never heard of that. It's kind of like a toffee inside a health bar. Ooh. Very airy and not dense like a health bar. You lost me at health bar. Yeah. Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory is from Colorado? I did not know that. Because we have it here in Canada. Okay, this guy's a little messy. Kind of looks like he's flinging around some hot dogs here, so I might make those pink. I would say jelly beans, but they're too long for jelly beans. Okay. We'll color this one green. And we'll give him a little green button. And then we will, that's just the first coat. And we'll do these ones pink. Because they kind of look like hot dogs to me. Okay. I'll have to blend that out a little bit. So then if we get to our darker colors, underneath, I'm just going to color on the sides here, like I usually do, and I'll make this the dark pink in the center. Hi, Amanda. I didn't think you would come. I'm pretty sure you were busy tonight, but thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. And then we will just kind of blur that in. What I'm hoping to teach you is how to quickly throw some ink onto some stamps and color them. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy here at all. I'm just doing very quick coloring, and then I just keep going over and over. So I hope you're picking up on the lack of trying to do a good job. And so it's nice because you really don't need to stress too much about when you're coloring. Just have some fun with it. It's the more you do it, the easier it gets as well, but it's just fun. You could just do whatever you want, and then you find what works for you. I like having messy, I like having kind of messier looking style. I prefer it not to be called messy, but like if you look here, it's like not totally blended perfectly, but I like that. It kind of gives this watercolor effect, but as an alcohol marker. I like that. But if you're looking for a perfect blend, then you just need to just do another coat. But I just do it very quick. And then eventually it gets a little bit better and quicker. And that's my recommendation. Because if you spend all your time fussing, then you don't really get to have fun. Unless you love to fuss. Well, then fuss along, because then do what you like to do. I don't want to stop you. Okay, and then we'll just color these. And I'm just doing a very dark. I find that if I just do one very dark line, then I don't need to worry about the rest of the eye or the rest of these other things, because it kind of just insinuates that that's going to be all colored. Carry on, Card Ninjas, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mary. I hope you and Mr. Producer have a fantastic, and with your family and friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. We have one more to do. Should we do it? Or should I be that person and just leave it blank? Is there anyone here that gets upset when things aren't fully complete? Okay, I'll be nice. I'll quickly do this. But while I'm coloring it... Oh, wait. No. I forgot the lips. Gotta have red lips when you're a gingerbread man. Okay. There we go. Yes, keep going. Okay. Merry Christmas, Regan. It's almost 10 and I can stay up late because I'm off work tomorrow. Nothing like living life on the edge. Yeah, I'm going to have to go eventually because I actually have to work tomorrow. But it's not 10 o'clock for me. It's nice and early. Good night, Lynn. Thank you so much for stopping by. Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a fantastic one. Yeah. And when I say I'm working, I don't think my boss is here. When I say I'm working, I'm going to say that it's working, like, come on. I don't think anyone expects me to be doing much work Christmas Eve. So, but who knows? Maybe that's when everything's going to fall flat and I have to stay late and fix it. Hopefully not. Okay, add a little bit dark here. Yeah, I know. But at least I'm working from home. So at least I don't have to go into the office. I think that would be worse if I was forced into the office. Oh, hello, Flora. Welcome. You're coming on to a live that is having many technical difficulties, But we are making the most of it, and we're coloring these little gingerbread men from Trinity Stamps. So it's this big sheet here of all these little you can't see that. That was silly. Of all these gingerbread men. And we're just sharing Christmas stories. Just taking it very easy as we get close into the final days. I'm so glad you came and checked us out. I hope you enjoy what you see. Thanks, Lynn. Thank you. Okay. We just color him and just follow along. I find that if you're looking to add like a little bit of dimension, you just take it slow. You need a little patience for that, because I do find that if you're in a rush, taking it slow is painful. But if you do take it a little bit slow, you'll actually start seeing it slowly come to life, and then you can add to it. You can I could just put it here and here and here. But when you're rushing it, unless you know exactly how you want to color it, I find that helps. The only way I can rush is if I have colored the image many times and I know exactly where to put the highlights and the shadowing. And in this case, I do not know where those shadow lines are, so I am taking it a little bit slower. But what I think I'm going to do is, if I remember, is I'll make this. I don't think they'll fit in there, but I'll decorate one of these boxes with these little guys on it. So I'll have to find some pink and green paper that I can use that matches, and then I'll fill this with that sequence that I got that I deemed the best sequence. This one. This was the best sequence. So that's pretty much how this all came along. This is how we got to where we are. It took a while, but we got here, and this is it. But I won't be doing that today. Making those boxes it takes a while. And I got to find where I put that die. Like I said, I moved my whole craft room upstairs, and it has been busy. Like trying to keep up on some of these design teams and getting things done. I just have not had any time for anything. And so, which is also why I never get around to doing the lives. I'm just always so drained afterwards that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do a live. I to try to keep up and chat with people and stuff. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy, I should say, just to keep things engaged, because I don't want to do live just because it's good to be an algorithm of YouTube so I can rank higher. Like, that's never going to be my goal. I don't like that. Not that it's bad. It's just not for me to do. I want to chat with people. I want to that's it. I just want to chat and have fun. And so I can't just put a live on and then just sit there coloring and not talking. I think that would be against what I would want to do. And so, unfortunately, it means I haven't done any lives. Oh, hi, Grandma Gay. Oh, thank you so much for popping in. I have not talked to you in such a long time. It feels like it. You correct me wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong. You're always so full of optimism, and I love how you just make people feel so good. Okay. I think that was a little messy, but that's okay. Oh yes. Yeah, I would. I like doing lives. It's just I never get around to it. But I'm so happy that I'm not just having to talk to myself. I thought that I don't give enough notice. It's always last minute. So I always figure I'm going to be talking to myself alone. But you guys have proved me wrong. You all showed up. Okay. I have a question. I'm doing pink and green colors. So what color should the headband be? And what color should the sword be? Should I do a green base? I think I'll keep that brown or silver. And then a pink bandana? Or do you think the sword would look better pink? Those are the only two colors we're working on today. Pink and green. And then whatever color we do for the headband is going to be the color of the buttons. If that changes your mind. Pink. Green sword, pink bandana, I think. So you're not confident. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got 2 votes. So Grandma Gay says pink. So we will do pink in the bandana. I think that's the consensus. And then, so we'll just do a nice little pink shade here. I'm not sure what that little squiggle is in the center there. It's probably just the master of icing. I'm absolutely confident that I'm pretty sure those. Oh, that was the perfect response. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Oh, that's good. That's really funny. Okay, so those are just the base colors to get practice, so I can visually see how I'm going to do this. And we're almost done. We've almost completed coloring all of these gingerbread men in shades of pink and green. Like, I never would have thought to do them in these colors, and I love it. I think they're fantastic and beautiful. Good choices. And it all stemmed from shaker bits. And sometimes I like to do some fun things and just do weird things and see where it takes you. I'm not in chat much anymore, but my heart is with you all. Aw. My heart's always with you, Grandma Gay. He always made me smile. So I always have you in my heart, my thoughts. Okay. And then green. Then we'll do the green. And you did. Yeah. Pink is my favorite color, Flora. Pink's your favorite color? I actually like pink. It's a quite a nice color. It baffled me for a very split moment one time when I was young. No, that's lying. Not when I was young. I was definitely an adult. When I realized that pink was not in the rainbow. And I couldn't figure out where pink fits in. And I know it's just red with white, but how does that work? It's just an interesting thought. Have a great Christmas, Grandma Gay, I hope you have a good one, and with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next year, if not earlier. Okay, and I am almost done. I'm going to grab my gray, and I'm going to do a little line down the side there. And there we go. We did it. Of course, my webcam is terrible. Once again, this is technical difficulties. This camera is not meant to be my actual camera. There we go. I am going to post the photo of my setup here just into the community channel, just so you can see how ridiculous this is. Like my setup, if you missed the whole beginning. But we got there. We've made colored some images, and then I'll fussy cut those out, and I will make something with it at a later date. Usually a real rainbow in the sky is more pastel though. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But still. Yeah. Anyways, I do hope that you guys all have thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I had some good laughs. I hope you enjoyed the time, and I hope you have a good holiday season. I hope you have great memories and time with your family and friends, and I know you guys are probably going to see each other again in the near craft roulette time or whatever. But yeah, so I think I'm going to call it now, and I will catch you all later. Thank you so much for joining me, and just have a wonderful time. Enjoy those memories. Enjoy the time with everyone. So I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thanks, Susan. Bye.